开始。我想往下走，但他又说我往上走，哈哈。
This should be interesting.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Protego! One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
那个幽灵在，那个幽灵叫什么名字忘记了。哎，你记得那个雷文克劳的幽灵叫什么名字吗？她是那个学院创办人的女儿啊。
That new fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
这么晚，可是现在是
When
白
my
天。
grandfather went to this school, Dilys Derwent was the headmistress.
像
Marvelous
还有
hero
人是谁
person.
啊？
Very highly regarded.
Do you find it fun?
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
上在哪里？这个小姐吗？
I'm not sure this is the
Protego.
right spot.
不演，麻烦死了。
I want him to be in the perfect place, a place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
好想选这个哦。喜欢植物不是很帕布的特色吗？多数学生都会自己种药草吗？应该是。我想选这个，我选这个。
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
就这样就结束了。
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
不要选，不要选。
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep these publications.
What? Not for me, Moon Mine. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
I find it quite disconcerting, and Sharp doesn't even raise one. Yet I drink one level.
哎，哦，下哦。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
还有就是考试。
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
大补贴。
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Magic.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Doesn't 开启实战，这怎么开？哪个按钮？救命啊！每个挑战。解除道具，必须从 A B 插完 A B 插完。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
哎呦，是立体的，酷哎！选择这里。可以检视红色、绿色物页表示，哦，传电码，快速传电码，在右侧。我也解锁了，哎呦，开心耶！教授直接帮你解锁。图书馆的呼噜
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Why would I want At least you didn't do what that Bertie did. Spent hours.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh.先抵达。
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin rebellions off by heart. You can test me. Go on, test me.
Fear is weakness. I never feel fear.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the emotional Skelegro. It's true. Limprid of Stinchcombe, his name was.
I can't believe she's seen that. And why should I be impressed anyway? Anyone can play dead person. It's all love.
I think it's fine when you're the best at something. Take me, for example. Hackett said I'd make a wonderful aura. Imagine.
Bravery runs in my family. I've never even cried. Even when my brother put a Grindylow on my bed. Possibly a bit of crying, but no tears.
All of my relatives work in the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Let's just stay in with me.
I did. Don't give me that look. You weren't there.
The other girls and I were up all night reading letters from my secret admirer. They're very jealous of me, I'm sure.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read. Better than the library.
I tried to.
等一下，
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of the neighborhood.
What am I
Protego!
missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I
哎，
have.
加油！
喂，怎样？
加油！好像
Find me if you stumble on something and
听不到我们的声音。
solve the
有听
mystery.
到了，
哦，没有，我们讲话，因为我在刚刚看他 YouTube， 他有开直播，哎，我们讲话外面不会听到吧？
哦，会哦。
会吧
等一下，我把语音，
如果他
语音导
直
向导
播软体有开
到。
就会。
喂，
我不确定他设定什么，但每次他直播的时候，好像他都不太听这边的声音。
也许他有另外一批观众。
哈利波特有可能，跟那个跟阿聪一样。
怪怪的。
对啊，没有，我怕我们讲话的声音玷污了他这样子。
玷污了他。还是有他那个
喂
YouTube 网址一下。
哦，出现了。哎，嘉佑，你的 YouTube
我把
会不会把我们的声音播出去？
那我把那个声音改成耳麦输出。喂，你们说话看看。哇，我完全听不到。喂，不行，我切到喇，我只能切到喇叭，我才能听到你们讲话。
去哪头走？
靠腰。
然后我把你们的那个麦声音调一下。
1、2、
3、4、
6、7，有了吧？
你要突然变好大声。
我听到你们讲话，哎，可是这样的话好像就是听不到，就是这边直播这边还听得到声音吗？你会听到声音吗？
可以啊。
有啊，这样
那就这样吧。因为我刚才以为，因为我刚才就是听不到你们的声音，然后反正看起来是我 Discord 设定错。哎，干嘛？发现画的是这个吗
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
啊？什么呢？
他说在附近找线索吗？
也
对，直播。
现在有线索。直播间吗？
我这个是嘉佑哥哥。
所以镜子也有什么不一样的地方吗？
我也在想到底在哪里。啊，这里啊，是这里吗？
我那里是山药。
你就打你要玩啊？
哪里？
你不想玩，那明天再玩。
这个是
罗巴是吗？
要
看得出来
是不是？
啊，你看。他喝水，你去喝水。
没有中啊！哎，上面龙会动哎！哎，我没看到钟哎，到底在哪？
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
地窖吗？下面。
I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction.
这里。
Oh, everybody knows you're in
极
Remy.
锁定，呵呵呵。
Revelio.
主要是这里啊。应该是这里吧？好，算了，我先 pass 这个好了，找到花束两位的位置。太难了吧？
这不就是探索吗？
在这外面哦。哦，到了。
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
耶！获得。这挑战，什么？等级挑战哪里？这个吗？有啊。要去哪里？任务没选，挑战哦。懂了。啊？哦。 把这样吗？收藏啊，又按错了啊！讨厌。
Human transfiguration is dangerous.
啊，等一下，找到了，然后呢？
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Huh? 这是什么解谜游戏吗？
你是雷文克劳啊？
我觉得他应该，不管是哪个学院，应该都需要解谜。
我要把手声音调小声点。等一下。
我拍谁？
不，是我刚刚以为没有声音，把它调大声了。
哦。
对，大概调2倍大吧。
我现在应该 B-box 才对，但我不会。
啊，开看啊！开出会怎样？应该不会怎样吧？
他按开启会怎样？哎呀，他是不是要碰旁边的东西啊？
逐出学院。
没有哎，算了啦。
还是他？
有问号啊？ 它那个问号感觉可以互动呢。
问号。
左边，在左边一点点。
你说那个吗？
对。你刚刚已经经过了，你刚好看到吗？在左边。
不是这个，不是，右边，
滚动。
啊，它应该是对应那个符号之类的吧？
对，它没有一个问号，另外一个是问号。
哦，所以这个是，
我也不知道是什么意思哎。
我也不知道哎。
它只有个地方可以转吗？
我看看哦。
还是这附近有其他地方可以
？11、21缺10嘛，10、17、10。
应该是先看上面那个吧。
对啊，上面是什么？
啊，上面是问号。
那图案是什么意思啊？21上面的是什么
？6、7、8、9、10，所以是10。
意味わかんない。
10，等一下哦，这个是什么？这个是什么？这个
糟了，雷文克劳扣10分。
别急。
打太久再扣10分。
哦，我知道是什么了。哦。
然后为什么你知道？
不知道。
我来看啊。
对啊，反正他也没有什么惩罚，就是随便全部按。应该还有另外一个。
他应该是要转到之后，然后去按开启的。
等一下。
可有2个哎，另外一个不知道在哪里。
所以问号可能是另外其他地方需要转。
什么东西是10？代表10、17。但是是什么？1、2、3，第3。哦，7。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。哦，我知道了。还是下一个。
那问号在哪呢
？1、2、3、3，1、2、3。哎，这是什么？我看一下。10、3，哦，那哎。1、2、3、4、5、6、1，这个好。好，另外一个问号在哪？另外一个嘞？
还是你要？
啊，问号是不是这？没有啊。
你要用你的技能。
什么显示的那个玩意儿？哦，等一下，你刚……哦，另外一边。
好像没有。噔噔。
这刚刚楼梯另外一侧是不是有东西？
对啊。
跟我说左边。
蝴蝶。
那是啥？蝴蝶是不是那个？就是那个？哎，能对他做什么吗？还是他是刚上面的一个
Lumos。
对。哦。
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
哇！
我不是不小心解了一个谜题。
なるほどね。那怎么拉回去？
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
不，所以
我不小心解了一个任务。
另外一个。
对，我不小心解另外一个，好，这样。
啊。
所以刚刚那个东西是另外的东西。
对，是另外一个。对，我们不小心解了另外一个，我们现在在找另外那个。我要到什么？
这是你的那个嘛技能书吧？他们叫你先回去找回报任务吗？
可是我刚刚已经解完那个题了，但是我找不到回答答案的地方，我好难过。
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
什么叫我不能说？我不能说是傻小啦。
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat. although he does tend to over-explain.
阿妹吗？
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
原来他也是雷文克劳。
哦，原来他们也是雷文克劳，我懂了。
I should have seen that.
Revelio.
等一下，这边有可以弄，可以干嘛？好，它只是个玩具盖。
哈哈哈。
会被黄标吗？应该没差吧？
不会啊，账号不会。
叮，听到叮的声音就想说你在哪里？这城堡好可怕哦！我要找另外一个啊！我看到在哪里？在上面，在上面。
哦，有，
找到了，找到了。
nice。
我要
先去确认一下，已经忘记了。
忘记了。等下哦，17嘛，11、2哦，是找这个。是猫头鹰吗？好了，猫头鹰，好，去转个猫头鹰。
The best way to learn how to fly.
这题应该是这样吧？猫头鹰，猫头鹰，结果没有猫头鹰就好笑了，哈哈，没有猫头鹰，哈哈。没有猫头鹰呢，所以误会了，尴尬咯。所以这边是
不一定啊，你按一下开启，说不定它就真的开了。
我觉得。 11、21嘛，11条10嘛，然后这个是什么？1、2、3、3、7，1、2、3、4、5、6、7，这个吧？对啊，是这个啊。另外一个是17，这里扣掉一个，可能是1吗？所以如果它是1的话，1，问号什么意思？问号第二个 Y 代表 Y，17。 这个是1、2、3、4、6。
不是应该先了解那个符号本身对应的数字是多少之类的？
就是这个吗？不就是左下角这个吗？
不是从左边就是从右边。
对啊，所以现在17，那我往外如果它是1、2、3、4。
哦，你们直接看11，
不对啊，11耶，
超过了。
对啊，1、2、3、4、5、6。哎，等一下，问号，所以有2个吗？
不是吧？问号是不是另外一个
？10、1、2、3、4、5、6。1啊，只剩1耶。
对啊。
对啊。
只剩那个猫头鹰了。
对啊，我也想说只剩那个左下角的猫头鹰。 但是我好像没有转到猫头鹰，他给我的是草章鱼，可是有2个，问号2个，可不可以是2个？
你的问号是转那个蜥蜴，对不对？
对啊，楼上那个问号是要转楼上那个。啊，我们第2题就卡关了，卡关了。
可是你也没有接到任务要解这个，不是吗？
没有啊，我们其实主线，我只是不小心看到这个找那个，就是我们在找那个去主线的地方。
那我的意思是，说不定你根本资讯还不够啊。就是可能那些图案它有一个对应数字的表或者什么地方，对，但是你现在没有。
那我们现在先离开了，我不管了，再见吧。
哦，还没人叫你解，为什么要你自动知道？
我们随便看好了，反正就。哎呀，对，拿错了，对不起。
还是直觉。
啊，去别的地方吧。滚动。但我现在要去。
不要太直，然后再。
想一想，去哪里？这里。
Think if we asked Sharp, she'd let us go.
没有一个真的自己挖，我要走。
你没有任务表之类的吗？
有啊，就主线啊。天哪！
它不是可以传送吗？
逼鬼吗？ 呢？
刚刚不对，
刚刚哦，不对，这是天文塔，不好意思。
我以为是 Discord 的声音。对啊，现在竟然头一次，这边有2个频道在直播，我的天哪！
哦，
谁在直播？除我以外。
我下去看一下。
Revelio.
救命我！
他以为2边给结果
我觉得我
难过。
下去就直接抛起来。
天哪，我觉得我迷路了耶！地图要怎么开？看一下地图。我现在要去，这是什么？天文学区。瞧，点进去打开任务日志。这个够在地图上定位。
他没有小飞蟹吗？
没有，这才是尴尬的地方，救命哦！最终任务就回到这里来，没有作业，好棒，没有作业真好。
很小。
对啊，我要找到咒语课，救命！那个地图真的是，那当每个人都是，我想想看，等一下我有个
Revelio.
等一下我想一下，霍格华兹吗？霍格华兹一开始是往下走的吗？巫王左右，下走。如果他在下面，哎，这里耶。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
没办法开，这是开传送点吗
Protego.
不能互动，放弃。不能开，在这里，所以在
呀，
变形学院。哦！这棵树
Revelio.
钉的东西，我钉到了。
哦，那可以顺便当成是一个就是导览这样子。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, 我们是直接就吹啊！我得到了，耶！
What survives the reign of this headmaster?
这游戏最难的过程就是找到教室上课。
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Revelio.
掉了，我去楼上楼。天哪，等经过无法开，耶，新东西，让我开始，必须。
Is that all you've got? Fun!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
这个是魔咒学还是魔
咒学啊？
哦。哦，果然又是。你看是滑鼠吗？
没有，我用摇杆，现在摇杆。
Levioso。
对，刚刚是蘑菇头用。
对，用蘑菇头转。而且我很痛苦现在就是我用叉把使摇杆。
Now, let's try something a little larger.
就是跟那个是相反的。
不是，应该说 NS 跟所有人相反。没错。
要确定在 B， 确定 A 键是在下面。
但他应该
就是
Let us begin with the basic cast.
至少你不是用那个人家那种 NS 用的摇杆，然后接上去，然后就会发现按键不一样。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt, so art. Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
因为其实黑魔法防御跟魔咒一样在打架。
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
不知道所以这是打下去的。
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. Levioso.
Protego. We executed Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's
just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
I do enjoy live dueling. If only all of my students were this adept. Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
笑得好尴尬，刚。
我觉得他笑得很尴尬。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
知道这里有东西。
哦，赞哦。
Nice work.
Oh, there's a down.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
呛他自己是。
I've jeweled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
哎呦，这
Fair
更
enough.
呛。
You owe me an honest jewel when you
因为
aren't.
新手教
You
学的
know,
时候就已经有
you
更
might
奇怪
be a
的
perfect
奇
fit
怪的
for a
奇怪的
certain
像
exclusive,
像打过
unsanctioned dueling organization.
啊，什么东西？决斗组，感觉很有意思。
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
这有一个很奇怪的。走了，这有一个奇怪的符号哎，怎么办？还是其实别的地方？算了。啊天啊，他现在跑出来了！
啊？
那个地上的指标。
哦。
然后这个地上指标走就跟路痴一样，就跟进入笨蛋一样。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
这才是魔咒课，我刚刚在。
对，刚刚是黑魔法防御。
Behind me, I promise.
Revelio.
What do you want?
你的肤色是自己调黑的吗？
对啊。
可是他的黑的很不均匀的，有的他白一块黑一块。
他那个眼睛那一块真的是好像怪怪的，我说不解。
该不会要找那个吧？找蜜蜂吧？哦，所以他那个是他那个位置显示你要去那边。
小地图不是有叫你去那个地方吗？
没有，那个小地图是那个那个主线。我现在在看到这个是副线。
啊，副线没有。
收集任务吧？
你看我看一下。
它应该会有任务引导的方向吧？
有啊，就是主线的方向就是走这边走啊。
没有啊，他跟巫师一样吗？他应该可以选你要跟随哪一个任务啊，然后每个任务都会有各自的群路。
但这个任务
这个是寻找东西的任务。
对，
他那个
有一个奇怪的画，这是我没看到过画。
收集物品的任务啦，该让。
是对面吧？我知道在哪里了。
还蛮酷的，就是让你看他的视角，然后去找。 闪一下啊！
线
Revelio。
哦，有线哎，好酷哦！
啊，上面对上面。
等一下，我
是在上，上面那个好像不太一样。
是猫吗？
是猫，可以撸吗？
还是狗？
可以撸吗？可以撸
吗？哇，好爽
好了，这个100分了。
这游戏我给100分了，可以撸猫。可以。
我们直接臭猫奴。
啊，可以一直撸妹。一直撸，这里有东西。
Revelio。
旁边是刚刚那个画的位置。
画我看一下啊，我有点 个在哪里？
有一幅画。
有一幅画，这有一幅画。下面吗？哒啦哒啦。
好像有个拱门嘛，刚刚那个画的拱门，然后街前面是窗户。
很容易迷路哎。
Revelio。
感觉不是这里，这画不太一样。
很多拱门的地方，看一下这边，下面有没有拱门啦？你是谁啊？至于阿基是谁
What are you up to now?
这个阿基是谁？对啊，没有拱门的。他看起来很开心诶，是我错觉吗
？Revelio
应该是个 M 吧。
16世纪嘛，烧巫师，然后就很开心。这不正确吧？哎，是这边吗？直觉，我又回来了。来到外面了，好，回去。有个很大的拱门，但是我没看到啊。算了，我们去教室吧。
上课。
当。
哦，到了，在这里。都嘞，找到了。
哦，
在这里，所以
Lumos。
你是不是用错咒语了
？Revelio。Lumos。
所以好几个孔门 ，what？ 我知道这里有东西，是不是？破坏公物。
Revelio。
找到了。
Lumos。
啊。
对啦。啊。
他不会在那个点呢，他好像在那点附近。是那个爱乱飞的小家伙。可是我刚才你也飞太远了吧
？Protego。
啊
5%，所以他总共还有多少个任务？是不是？
好像是你解任务，它就开1点，解任务就开1点，然后点数够的时候就会有
升级。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
My family and I travel somewhere every summer. I'm dying to visit.
去上课了哦。地板，哦，任务开始了。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you. 是黑人枪哎。
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
钱哦，是叔叔钱哎。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
不要出去哦。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
这是什么？撞球哦。
发出友善的声音，友善的声音是什
Very
么？
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of
家
this
园不
like
在，不然我就叫他发出
ghost
友
stones,
善
if
的
you
声音，
will.
让我
But
听听
instead
看。
of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
速速前将标拉上施法者。
Accio.
Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it.
Oh.
Accio.
Splendid.
哦，推酒杯的意思吗？
这是反向推酒杯。
对啊。
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
先把他球撞掉吗？
That is how it's
这
done.
玩法。
Accio.
还没撞到，可恶！
Excellent.
Let us see this.
好厉害哦！
我都满分呢。
对啊，电脑金老师想干嘛？
看来是时候把电脑多拉点，多拉点。
啊
Watch this. Yes.
哇，这个角度，
这个角度好。
所以真的可以像他冲奖的一样，轮到奶头了。
Akio, I know everyone is watching. Try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Nicely done.
那到时候角色不撞奶头，我就电他。
哎，匕首哎，是不是确实可以把人家的球撞掉？
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
OK， 那你可以现在再让我拉不。
That is how it's done. Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Phew. 安心看守。
想想。
Akio。
哦。
哎呀，没撞出去。
Quite impressive.
Impressive.
Watch this.
好棒，多分呢。
他把自己抓
我。挡住。
There we go.
硬拉，然后把第二颗球推下去嘛。
对啊。
一血红大。
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Akio.
Oh.
Oh. A perfect score. Remarkable.
赢了。
我
吓死我了。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
哎，这个小游戏还不错。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it to Accio, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
他明天早上还有 Nintendo Direct 所以家又不睡了。
没有要睡啊，怎么可能不睡？然后早上再起来啊。你今天教室没有东西吗？太让我上气了吧！今天教室真的没有东西哎，好难过。可以跳。
Hello.
Revelio.
How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
While I remember, don't forget to give me that book on ancient runes. Or in case
Oh, 好多猫猫。
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have you tap on barrels, though? That's the only thing that mystifies me.
They
really shouldn't allow food and drinks in the common room. Step in a puddle of
那撸猫都是都完全一样，
Better than fail
都一样。
I suppose.
可以出 DLC 吗？
My oldest sister
更多的撸猫动作。
fireplace of our common room, but I think she made it up.
所以多摸几只猫猫会那个吗？
I wonder how many secrets.
Revelio.
你有听到猫叫声吗？
I stumbled on one the other day. Couldn't find my way out for hours. And then the werewolf.
I've always said that travel broadens
Where
the
were
mind.
you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Protego!
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
看一下，12、4、2、10、6。
Protego!
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade
Why?
myself one day. Glad Rags could do with some competition.
Eh， 它好像都是一样的耶。啊，真是不用来了。
QQ。
哭哭啊！
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hogshead. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that wound.
Revelio!
His potion shop's better than you'd find in London, I reckon.
啦。
Let's be sure we make some time to study.
刚不小心去到变形区的教室了。好远哦。 不打，可惜。
Revelio!
我操！
Oh, such fun!
没想见没东西。
太空了，这看。
Downhearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
是这里哦，靠北，走错边了。
Bit of snot on your nose.
Do we
Revelio!
有猫猫。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Are we? 这是有东西，有，快到了。对，不行，变了。
这个，
我刚以为那个紫色的东西是什么东东。啊，走过主线就好了。不要在魔比村，魔比村好远哦。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dick. Perhaps you could help.
你刚说什么？
你说这款啊？
Oh, excuse
没有，我
Dick.
没买。
那你贴那个是？
Ah,
别
there
人
you are.
实况的。
哦 哦。
白痴哎，他还选那
your
个
first classes went well?
紫领
They
绿色
did,
的。
Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. Revelio.
Eh, 这三怪的，这太有趣了吧？米开朗基罗画的，忘记了，达文西吧？
达文西吧？
这是达文西的啊，入猫，可以入猫吗？看入想一下，会有奖励吗？我好奇。入猫10次。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where... Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
画面都不会那个吗？
喂，
那个的。
照家园之前的说法，他说要看 YouTube 才不会顿。
That's it. Very good.
我之前开巫师3，他也是说会顿，然后我后面先去 YouTube， 他说就不会。
In the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a guilty lover thought too accurate and lashed out.
应该是。装备可以换了，哎，换一下。 啊，没了，是这样吗？
Revelio.
Can't somebody let me copy their protocol?
哦，温室。梦想家的睡衣。
Revelio.
这应该有东西吧？没有东西，只是个雕像。骗了。
My uncle knows Kagawa. I can't imagine
Hello, looking for me?
Revelio.
In my blood, my mother says.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You know it does help to look at your body.
Revelio.
Try working with the wand.
Do you think I have a big forehead?
You can be honest.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
他是格莱芬多人哎，他等下会看到东西就脑冲出去了。
霍格华兹的人是不是颧骨都很宽呐、
我会，好像是哎。
我现在看过来，每个学生颧骨都好宽哦。
而且没有低年级的学生
所以连主角的颧骨也是宽的。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really? Revelio.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
他们法还没有唱完，特效就出来了。这样比起来，哈利波特咒语还要念完。
然后增加那个吧。
I cannot tell you how nice it is to
breathe
fresh
fresh air
air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
这边随便一个人都可以从伏地魔手上保护这个学
When
校
your。mother was the one who elected them to take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much. But it's hard I'm getting used to. I did not grow up around
这
snow.
是性格名的分配刚好相反。
对，没错。
我刚才那个很犹豫说要进来看吗？进来看就被爆了，但是还是进来了。
进来啊，进来啊，进来嘛，进
I
来
often
嘛，来
spot
嘛。
lacewing flies in
都
this
还没
area.
拿到游戏
Oh?
哦。
What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you steal them, you can also use them in potion making.
啊，另外一个会被爆雷的人进来了。
不买吗？
哦，你的电脑好顺哦，因为我刚刚在看我另一个朋友玩。
我家里人问我事情要问你。
好
啊，
他刚刚游戏有个字幕叫做“发出友善的声音”，你能够身为你可以诠释一下吗？
发出友善的声音。
对，他就这样写。
在什么状况下？
From the forbidden forest.
哎，你的进度跟我朋友差不多哎。
I wonder if something startled them.
他的字幕是
I
不是
heard
有
rumors that hippogriffs
是不
had
是有
been
那个
spotted
就是
nearby.
给听障人的那个内容，什么音效啊、走路声
对，
啊什么
他会挂号，然后音效会写他在干嘛。
对，
所以才会有发出友善的声音。
对。
但到底什么是友善的声音？
这超好笑。
你听起来，你想象中的友善的声音。
我话说我刚刚看我朋友创角，这个是超级政治正确。你可以创一个像现在这样子的角色，然后去女巫的住宿，去住女巫的宿舍，哎，超棒。
哈，
你可以创男角去住女巫宿舍，
所以他很明显
你可以创一个完全就是男生的角色，然后去。
That's the forbidden forest on the left.
现在都没有男女选项啦，都只有发型跟脸吧。
As the name
他没有，
implies.
对他没有男女选
他
项，
不会写男女啊，对啊。现在哪一个游戏敢选男女？
但是他让你选你要住男
I
生
think
宿
that
舍。
calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Good for you.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
对啊，这样真的好吗？
算好远哦。
啊，我是不是不应该继续看下去了？
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
哦，这是雷文克劳。可是我记得应该没有说任务差太多吧？应该都内容都差不多。
I will say.
对啊，
While
他们
I certainly
没到
learned
底
a
做
great
4
deal in
4个
class,。Much can be gleaned outside of the castle.
看到这个马不是代表你看过死人吗？哦，不过有一个人被
你经历过死亡啊。
就是刚刚有人想试图爆雷。
那个不是开头动画吗？还是什么？
啊，对，
对，
他的开头动画做他那个宣传片那些做的超华丽的那些，哇，全部在开头动画演完。然后我想说，干啥小
How you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so
一开始只能跟这个妹
new
子，
and
我刚刚好像
unfamiliar.
发现
I'm
帕
getting
夫有
used
一
to
个比较好
things.
的妹子。
What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland.
所以这个是学院限定的人讲
And
的话
getting
吗
out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit.
然后雷文
Hogwarts has
克劳
become
3个
something
都
of a homeland,
怪
I
怪
would
的。
say. Hopefully it will for you too.
雷文克劳怎样？
你的好同学感觉都怪怪的。
哎，对，我就觉得我的雷文克劳的同学都怪怪的。
我后来玩了测验，他叫我选史莱哲林，
真的啊？你要去歧视所有人？
感觉很棒哎，在游戏里。
撸吗？
啊，满分的游戏。
游戏最满分的游戏。
聊聊天。
但它猫只有一种动作，所以会蛮容易看腻。
还有不同种猫，
还不用想。
对啊，它不同种猫，但录起来都有不。
所以它的翻译是完全照以前皇冠的翻译吗？还是没有？
不晓得哎。
对吧？我的画面现在张数超低。
你的显卡是什么
Mr. Moon!
我的显卡。
哎，你是用电脑玩吗？
对啊，电脑玩啊，2070啊。
2070这样。
2070，我觉得应该是网络的问题，而不是。
Hello, Mr.
我
Moon.
开始有点担
Have
心
you
我
met our new
1070
fifth
太
year?
跑不动。
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did
我
Mr.
刚才在玩
Moon?
那个拿枪的 Celeste，
Guys, ugly area. Terrifying.
操作感就真的是很真，但是它的 dash 只能左右 dash， 然后有一点点银河战士恶魔城的预料术。我已经打了第2个 boss， 然后 boss 有点痛苦的那种。但是它中间段落又有也是就是很难的平台啊，或者是要解谜的地方，所以 目前玩起来感觉不
There is
错
much to see outside the castle
但是就是
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
然后第二个 boss 我就打
Rumors
过
being
了，
what
第
they
一个
are
boss 我
about
大概
goblins and
10次
such,
以上。
it might be nice to have a friend with you.
对，没有很
I'll
简
keep
单。
that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
然后他枪还可以就升级啊，有的没的，所以蛮不一样。
Revelio.
这是什么称？
春啊！
哦，
还在看，
刚才没有看到。
感觉接下来会有剧情被处理。
那个蓝蓝的是线线型。
It is hard to know where to start.
你用的很熟
The
练
Three
叔叔
Broomsticks
钱好
is
帅哦。
the place for
帅吧？
Butterbeer.
是不是？
And you can
有
get
木有？
any sweet you
哎，
can
这是那个
imagine
啊
at Honey
环球
Juice.
乐园啊
I！could not choose a
还没
favorite
去
shop.
对，没去过。
With every visit.
环球乐园有这个，我
I
知道。
can tell you that you are certain to
我不知
find
道。
everything you need in Hogsmeade.
环球乐园有叔叔钱，
环球乐园没有输出钱啊。
他可能会掉钢丝给你。
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes,
对，我已经当到爆了。
spellcraft, some seeds,
怎么办？我
and
觉得我他刚才一路上讲的话我都没有在
of
听。
course, you will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
人家是乌
You
干达
should be
人，
able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well.
Yeah,
Experience
Wakanda.
Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
这应该不算暴雷吧？你想要知道他哪
Enjoy
里？
yourself. I will see you soon.
你是一个什么5年级生对不对？
对啊。
但他的脸是不是都有点超越5年级的年纪？
真的，我也是这么觉得。我先去我要去。
他5年级大学5级吧？
不是吧？虽然好像真的长得蛮大学，可能1800年代的人都这样。
没有啦，他们外国人老成的
，19世纪的人都这样。 神奇萝卜
Revelio.
完蛋了！你跟我那个朋友一样，变成线性斗大师，每走3步就放一次线性咒。
是会显示关键造句的那种。
对。
哦，
好厉害，真聪明。
好的一个，救命啊！我现在一秒可能只有2张。
还有东西在动的，它每一幅画都要动，这个资源量
很棒，这才是认真的在重现，
认真的在吃你的显卡。
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I
一定
was,
是同一个啊，
you'd want
一
your
定有，因为巫
potion
师就是没几个，
Is it
都
not
是
the
近
most
亲啊，
fascinating
他们
art
都是
potion making? Rivals anything you
全
can
部
do
都有
with a
相
wand,
关
I've
啊。
always said.
A potion's really
真
that versatile.
They may not be as showy as spell work, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
What could I do for you? 补给品，
他以前是叫聘吗？那是聘吗？
啊，不用钱嘞，不用钱拿。
In the good。
补给品，给我补给品。
所以你有打战斗
Feel
了
free
吗
to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
那个啊，加油啊！有打过战斗了吗？
打过什么？
战斗。
战斗打过啊。
好玩吗？
还不错。我现 现在唯一的困扰就是插 buff 的那个
Revelio
相反，
对，我很困扰。
完全可以理解。
看到后面有东西。
Rebellion。Lumos。
我觉得玩这游戏会一直跟着念咒语。
你要玩到这样子才是入戏啊！
我玩一定也是一直念，
然后他开实况的时候就开始一直念。
操！
你在对打的时候你都要放。可是他那个基本普攻是怎么做啊？干，你刚刚是看到什么啊？你刚看到什么用主角？
那个树叶在飞啊！
哦，
是不是很聪明、很厉害吧？
好美哦！
可是你好准哦！刚刚我朋友大概射了4、5次没有中。
真的吗？可能我有练过射击这样。在那个小时候爸爸在夏威夷教我的。
厉害。然后他没有做魁地奇哦，校长一开始就跟你讲。
制作人一开始就讲没有魁地奇。
真的啊。
对。
然后他在地图里面做了一块区域化魁地奇的地图。
对。
有，至少要重现一下场地。
完全嘲讽。
眼睛的，你看。
哎呦，他看你。
这个宝箱我们也不会解，我们现在不知道怎么开。
嘟他眼睛。
哦，试试看。
瞪他眼睛。
然后这个是怎么走啊
？Leviosa。
就是一般普攻那个是怎么走？
还有讲话。
为什么很好抓？
他没有讲话啊，可是理论上不是应该什么咒都应该有个
没有啊
原型之类的。
树叶很好抓，你朋友怎么了？
但是不是有那个吗？有些咒语是就是靠心里想就可以念，可以发出来的。
知道？
有点忘记了，但是的确应该还是有一个名字才对。
所以那个打人家小鸟的那个咒就是打咒。
没有吧？那应该就是基本就普攻。
刚刚那个普攻是什么咒？在世界观设定。
多多斯啊，
这是多多斯吗？
对。
哦。多斯好像是最频繁的，好像有。
Spotify，所以你以后战斗的时候，你就开始 Spotify。所以你普攻速度很快，大概它是咻。
Revelio。
一个
有一个东西在后面。这个收集要素非常的 UBI 感。
这是 UBI 做的？
不是啊，这是 Warner Bros 做的。
又来了，又是眼睛箱。为什么你可以这么准？快，而且你没有瞄啊？
他没有到要瞄吧？为什么我觉得他就是看那个方向，然后按就有？
对啊，我就看那个方向就有
吗？
我朋友
刚刚用瞄的，然后瞄的都中不掉，都射不中。
那个在跳的是糖果店吗？怎么那么多
啊？有一本书浮在天上，
怎么看起来像 bug？
对啊，我也觉得很像 bug， 是不是少一个人？
对，你要 Revellion 完才可以确认它是不是 bug。
每只猫都好可爱哦。
这只猫好可爱哦，再摸一下。
它是
石虎。
要被路杀了。
等一下，它是豹，云豹。
会被路杀吗？
哭啊！也要路杀。
看透了。
抱歉，手不消化。
很小啦，然后太小的怪物。
哦，今天真的差点被天灵害死。
怎么了？不想听。
就是那个笑话，我真的快死掉。
哦，我知道，他刚才也说过一次。
我真的不行，在那边真的非常努力的忍住，而且我每看一次我就想笑一次。
奶头去走动，
差点死。
奶头去走动吗？
奶头去走动。
而且我还截图给安总看。等一下，这
我觉得不是因为真的太有画面，因为首富有时候去散步你，我就觉得太白痴。
压倒骆驼的最后一个道理，散步你，
不是很棒吗？
小光开地图， 现在失去方向。
100分，10 out of 10。
我现在要去哪里？
不是要去买魔杖？
啊，这个啦，这个，我想魔杖放到最后。
巨柱与卷轴。
巨柱与卷轴。名副其实的，没看到。Rebellion。
如果他可以用神控喊咒语，多好玩
！Rebellion。
哦。
哎，我看到。
他们要也这样讲。
在哪里，我找到了。I get you。
只是打架的时候可能会变 rap。你要超强。你要一连串然后就可以用10招这样。我辛苦
怎么讲
？Rebellion。
再用一次我辛苦，我帮他踢一下。
好了，可以去买书了。
我辛苦按一下。
先按一下。
我辛苦。
Potato。
Potato 了，就是那个马铃薯有没有
？Potato。
Rebellion。
速速前手 ，Active。Active。Active。Acme。
这边是就只有几个地方可以进去的那种。哦，应该。
哦，好荡。突然有太多人要扔的。
我这边完全变幻灯片。
我刚才进去也是幻灯片，不要怀疑。
哦，你那边也那么那个吗？真的假的？
没有，让你进去的那个瞬间，就是有他故意的。你这原本跑
还要爆炸。
也许你们需要
是有多脏
？3080可以进场。
没有钱。
3080啊。
谢谢，
加油，待搜寻
Rebellion
神木之眼，
它是不是还蛮多穿着可以选择？
对，
然后而且你现在去什么看实况还可以拿外观，
精神病院面罩，
看满120分钟的，超忙。
就是看别人实况爆完自己雷，然后自己再来玩，真的很棒。
对啊，而且它还有一个限定的官方看。
找不到楼梯的巫师。
一直靠墙。
神奇。
Rebellion。
出去了。再见。
笨。哇，你真的是每一只猫都要入围，很棒，应该有成就。
我也想说，为什么有成就？都是外面有成就。
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
听起来很日本的东西。
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Shall we?
小 V 附带一个小型盆栽，哦，好多字。
If you're interested,
feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
冲！
巨著名。
很贵耶，结束吧，不用跟他讲话了吧
Revelio。
哦，你原来是因为你现在同时实况在 YouTube 上的问题。
对啊。
难怪那么累 ，YouTube 的感觉顺很多。
因为那边应该会显示资源。
嗯。
那我为什么不得不玩？
因为会延迟很久。
很久啊。
它好像没有很久，可能5到10秒。
真的吗？你说我的 YouTube 只延迟5到10秒，那酷。
5到10秒，5到10秒其实很久。
Revelio。
对啊，我现在Discord也延迟。
吃泡面。
Accio。Revelio。Accio。
亚达。你其实是日本人吧？
亚达。所以我该笑什么？
Revelio
就在这边讲话的龙眼辣。
Accio。
翻箱倒柜务实。
真的，就是那个什么，开放式任务没有路线啊什么
？Revelio。
任务日有那些什么哎。
It's impossible to stay sane after staying in Azkaban with those Dementors.
Accio.
下一个是哪里？
可以剪头发哎，我发现。
啊？
刚刚那个2个剪刀应该是剪头发的地方。
神奇萝卜，神奇萝卜在哪
？Amazing 萝卜，
好远哦，
好小。萝卜英文怎么讲
？Revelio。
这是红萝卜。
白萝卜什么 ？T 什么 ？Train？ 不会念。
忘了什么 net 吧？ Turnip
Eat something.
White carrot.
干嘛？这样。
他只会磨斧头，另外2把武器都不磨。
真的？为什么磨斧头呢
Can you imagine?
Revelio.
Revelio.
For the Dementor.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is.
这个跟巫师3的受磨猎人感知。
Prisoners even look different when they get out of Azkaban. Living with Dementors takes a big toll.
好惨！你是不是应该把话题调走？
Well, I for one shan't be going round for tea again, not at her house.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
你是不是收集狂啊？你是要把所有的成就都解掉的那种人？
没有啊，就路过就解一下啊。
哦，
总之这种人呢，
看你收集的很勤劳。
就看到东西在飞，不会想要收下。
好像有点道理。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
路上可以干嘛？烂死。
下面有宝箱，刚刚。
下面有吗？
我刚刚看到有黄黄的。
Revelio。
对。
Revelio。 哦，是眼睛香，好吧。
他就在路上塞了一堆把就宝箱给你，但是不知道怎么解。
总有一天会在哪？
总有一天
会。这
是羊吗？
快去追他！
是怕羊吗
？Leviosa。
不行，他不给我打。
他一些物件有 hitbox， 但是所有的角色都没有 hitbox。
他刚刚是不是跳了一下？
对，他跳了一下，他撞着
他抖了一下，
他在墙壁上抖了一下，
抖了一下他的屁屁。
Well, hello there. Revelio.
神奇萝卜推车。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittman seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
应该我昨天就1小时啊。
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
肥料。
是要买肥料的意思吗？
富含养分的堆肥。
物品不用买吧，就这样而已吧，是吧？
是啊，
就这样而已。哦耶，可以去玩魔杖了。
提莫西，欢迎来到火米村。
魔杖。
预备脸。
好像是厕所。
Toilet。
我觉得这边有东西。
Revelio。
这个好像都是我刚走过来。也是那个烟火店吗？
进烟火店不会累。
Revelio。
这边有神奇的东西吗？
哦，好可爱啊！
好，
那是一只青蛙吗？
那是 feels bad man。
我刚看到一些东西，我去对一下。在这里。
Revelio。
帮你。好，走吧。挑魔杖。但其实
他除了
你要说什么？
他除了可以骑扫把，不知道有没有其他的移动方式。
可以骑飞马吧？他会有送那个坐骑。
哦。
Merlin's blue beard, not again.
我的老天爷呀！
要开始喽！
开始播动画。
是有帅帅的动画吗
？I'll be right with. It's you.
奥利凡德哎，
对啊
Just a moment, please.
所以家家世世代代都是他。
对，因为他很老。
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
那你刚才都是拿什么魔杖？
二手魔杖。Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
一个二手魔杖都表现得比
trickier
原型
than
魔
I
杖
had
好。
anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one.
就是他了。
Here.
只有绿色盒子打开来要做那个打开来的动画，其他的颜色不想做。
哦，灰烬中螺旋的，
我忘记那个杖星会插在哪里。
真的吗？
我是说世界观的设定。
忘记了，
我不知道对这里，你可以现在看啊，说不定它是真的有差。你可以直接做成接骨木这样。
How intriguing!
好 intriguing。3种颜色。
蜂蜜中。
Curious indeed.
弯曲螺旋。Natural。
好像骨头。凹口。
How intriguing!
他那个材质读取超慢。
2070都这样啊，好恐怖哦！
饲养模式全稍有弹性。
哦，还可以换木材，所以木材跟材质不一样。
试试看。啊，按错了，对不起。
他刚才真的有解释不同的
那应该是有
差别，
那应该有
差。
不是，我是说杖星啊。
杖星啊，不晓得哎。
不过你这个也可以选一选，然后看看回到前一页会不会变不一样。我才不会。
Curious
indeed. 外观吧。
对，为什么外观材质跟选择的木头是不一样？
对，
是没有关联。
太有趣了吧
How intriguing!
我觉得他的选择有点少。
对啊，
不是，我记得魔杖不是有很多种吗？
我也觉得它外观选择有点少，
而且它的很素，都没有很多夸张的。
还是就是未来可以拿到其他新魔杖，
还是要 DLC 卖。
对，一根卖你1.99美元。
跟你讲，魁地奇就是一套 DLC 啊。
魁地奇感觉可以当独立游戏。
它是属于一款游戏啦。
做得好的话。
好，我就选这个，
然后就变那个
一开始他就给我这个，
跟火箭联盟一样的游戏。
对。 这把好了，
还不错啊。
就它了。然后，哎，
木头选择这边有什么差别？
哦，这个好看，这样好看，那好看多了啊，跟螺旋是啥小？螺旋碗了。哦，这是这边的这一串东西是那个线上那个测验测出来的。
哦，是这样啊。
对对对，我就不打算改了，这个也是。
哦，是这样，好吧。
你看，羽毛鸟，好了，就这样了。
凤凰羽毛。
What do you think?
这个讲。
哦，最后动画看不到那个。
我这边也有点
Extraordinary.
自己玩的时候再看。
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel? Good?
Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand will only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a mood of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr.
Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
没有什么意思？表我没有。它的最低配备是960。
嗯，我有看，但是它最低配备什么720、30，发疯了。
我可以去找画画吗？
啊，我要来培养睡觉的情绪，看明天直播了。晚安。
太神了。
拜拜。
大家拜拜。
哇，暴晒一阵。
一起找到。
画是哪里？我找到。
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
这太难了吧
？Revelio. Revelio.
OK，
Theo.
到了。
Lumos.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
这是哪里？
Beating the board is a bit too
尴尬了。
Forever been a vampire.
House elves are wizardkind best.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, anyone can run a solid thing.
Oh, the work it takes to keep it short.
I wonder what Merlin would think of a wizard.
尴尬了。啊！
Can't imagine how lucky we are.
Toadstool tales always made me wretched.
I spot a failure is a good thing. Not much for the girl part.
等一下。
Lumos.
Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this here.
The tales of Beetle the Boy. House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
这里。 啊，我呈现一个入室状态，糟糕，拜拜。找不到本人点。
Always showing off about her puzzle.
啊，哦，我可以休息。我先休息了。大，我想上厕所，救命！
She
休息啦。